Hello, this is Alpha Arts, and welcome to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Tonight we're just going to be playing through a few levels of this, so I can unlock some different items. I bought this game when it first came out, and really didn't play it much since I had the Wii U version, but I've kind of gotten back into it now that they have the DLC. So, here we go. So we're going to start with the 50cc cups. As you can see, I haven't really unlocked much of anything with these. So we're going to start with 50cc. Yeah, I like to play as Peach. So I'll go with the Hylian bike. Just go through what I have so far. I'm sorry I'm not saying out the names. I can't really see them. But as you can see, my selection isn't that great. But I'm hoping to build this up tonight. And of course, we'll go with the Hylian. So, I know I should start off with the new tracks, but you know what? Let's play the Mushroom Kart first. So we're starting out with the Mario Kart Stadium. So as you probably can see from what I've been streaming recently, for the most part I'm just going to play streams that I've, some different games that I kind of am interested in at the time. But yeah, so for now I'm going to be playing games that I'm just interested in. Later on I might set up more of a... Oh, that's not good. Well, there goes all my... Oh, I have 6 spins still. But the, yeah, later on I'll probably schedule in some more play time with different games. I do not know why I just did that, but oh well. I just did another banana peel. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have any issue with 50cc. Oh, that was fun. Somebody I played this game with the other day said that having 10 coins makes you go a bit faster. I'm not entirely sure if that is true or not, but it does feel nice to have 10 coins though. Keep that behind me. Alright, next one is Mushroom Cup Water Park. I really like the Super Mario Sunshine feel to this. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to block from that. Then we just lose out on all those items. Oh well. We're going to avoid those. Let's get the coins that are up here. Yeah, so traditionally in Mario Kart games, I play as Peach on the motorcycles. Ooh, a lot of mushrooms people dropped. Oh, I do not know if that's a good idea, but I'm just gonna release that. I mean, I'm far enough ahead of everybody else. Last lap. Oh, well, there goes my banana peel. And I just got it back. Oh, well, that's problematic. There you go, 10 coins again. Well, not gonna make it up there. Made it through. Mushroom Cup, Sweet Sweet Canyon. Oh, they had like gingerbread toads there. I know this is a bit of an old game, so I should remember a little bit more about it, but as I said, I haven't played this game really since the Wii U version came out. I bought this to play with some friends, but we never got around to it. I'll pick this path. Kind of got that Mario Party, Peach's Cake type vibes going to it. Why is there one lone, like, normal Yoshi on the sidelines when everybody else is Cookie? I have no idea. I would like to say everybody's far away from me, but well, there goes my coins. I'm gonna pick the upper path this time. I like how the music distorts after you get hit by lightning. Nintendo always does really good with its composing. Okay then. Didn't know what that was about. Apparently something I threw hit somebody. Peach just cheered. Oh, 3 bullet bills! Can play at once. Well, didn't want that to happen. Waluigi still. Okay, that is kind of annoying. Even though I'm like super far ahead of everybody else. Oh, come on. I just want to make up the points. Yes. Into a 10. Alright, final course. The Mario Cup. Oh, the Mushroom Cup, I mean, sorry. The Thwomp Ruins. I don't know why I called it the Mario Cup. Maybe if we had, like a Smash Brothers Mario Kart next time. Like a Smash Kart or something, they might have a Mario Kart, Mario Cup. Let's get up on the wall. I mean, Mario Kart 8 did go and kind of start going in that direction by adding the Inklings from Splatoon, the Villager, the Villager from Animal Crossing, and Link from The Legend of Zelda. Oh, well, my bad. Yeah, my banana peels aren't going to stop that. I know it's not supposed to, but this level kind of reminds me of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Kind of like ancient ruins on top of like floating islands. Well, that just happened. Also, yeah, for those who aren't up to date with Nintendo, they did put out a new DLC pack for this, and they also announced that they're going to be putting out even more. Oh, well. Yeah, they also, really just 3 things in a row, but they, yeah, they announced that not only did they just release a couple of stages, they're also going to be putting out a whole lot more as time goes on. We're going to be seeing a lot more stages coming this year and into next year, which also means that Mario, sadly, Mario Kart 9 is probably not going to be coming out on the Switch, probably on its predecessor. Which, knowing Nintendo's track record, they'll probably end up calling it like the Switch 2, and it will not do as well as the Switch. Because everybody's going to be really confused because of marketing. Nice. Perfect 60. View the results. Even though it's kind of painfully obvious. Alright. You got the mushroom cup. So I've collected 240 coins. A new vehicle customization option has been unlocked. Nice. You know what? Instead of sticking with... Oh. Nice, I got the Animal Crossing glider. So, I still want this one. So instead of sticking with all the old, we're going to go up and do one of the new. So, even though I've unlocked all this stuff, let's go into this cup. So this is the Golden Dash Cup. This is Paris Promenade. It's from Super Mario Kart Tour, which is the cell phone game. I am actually really glad that Nintendo is including some of the stages from Tour, since I personally wasn't very interested in the cell phone game. Yeah, the first time I actually played on this stage was just this weekend when one of my friends from college came over and we played it together. He pointed out he wasn't a big fan of this stage actually because of the fact that each time you go through it, the course changes, which is apparently something that's very common in the tour stages. I do also like the fact that the tour stages seem to be based around places from the real world. Just a nice touch. Alright, let's go this way. Get out of here with that red shell nonsense. Get out of here. Oh wow, I am actually going against the flow of traffic here. So weird. Ah. Does not look like I'm gonna have a lot of gold coins. Oh, actually I might. If I get a gold coin here, I'll actually have all 10. Unless somebody like shoots lightning again. blue shells me. Oop. Did not pull off the, as well as I was hoping. That's not that bad. And I'll throw that back and cross the finish line. Yeah, pretty much all these new DLC courses are just going to be courses from all the past games. So this is Toad Circuit from the 3DS, which I believe was Mario Kart 7, yeah. And it's also nice to see these handheld tracks actually upgraded. Actually, it's pretty much nice to see all of these, that they're going to be remastering a lot of these old classics from all throughout Mario Kart's history. I'm not entirely sure what's all included in this first wave of DLC. Just the first two courses, so it's going to be nice to see what's in store with everybody. Oh well, that's not good. Ooh, and Lemmy is like right on my tail. Nice. I feel bad for Link. I might actually overlap with him at some point. Well, thanks for that. Oh, it's like a landmine. Yeah, well, a good landmine field. I did. I was about to overlap Link. Wow, that is really sad, Link. He could have just wanna lob it at this bad guy. Oh, that was me. Wait, water. So that way I have Cocoa Mountain from from Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64. Now, while I do own Mario Kart 64, I haven't really ever played it. In fact, the copy I have wasn't originally mine. Growing up, okay, hold on. This reminded me of kind of Legend of Zelda a little bit. The race and the Lone Lone Ranch a little bit. Kind of got that melody to it. But anyways, so the version I actually have of Mario Kart 64, so a friend of mine from growing up, their family actually had Mario Kart 64 for their N64, and when I was a little older, I wanted to start building up a collection again, So I came to them and asked if they had any of their collection left that they were willing to sell me or give to me. And they looked in their basement, and the only game they could find was Mario Kart 64. So I have it in my collection. I'm not entirely certain if it works or not, but it's a good thing to have. I believe it's also available on the N64 Online. If not, it's probably going to be coming to the N64 Online for the Switch. I like the little dried up fish. But I mean, normally, I don't think we've ever actually seen those fish when they weren't bones in any of the Mario games. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let that hit me. Nice. One more course to go. Yes! The Coconut Mall from the Wii era. Mario Kart Wii. Final race. Now, while a lot of people like to meme about this course, I actually really like it. I have good memories of playing this with my little brothers. It's got that Super Mario Sunshine feel to it as well. Let's go through the food court. The fact that there's so many paths through this is really nice as well. Well, did not have any items to back me up on that one. But let's explore up here. I haven't actually ever really did this part of the mall. And that's not fun. Oh, I did not realize that Toad is like really right on top of me here. I'm gonna head up this way. Yeah, I'm gonna just go the path I'm used to going. Didn't get that up in time. Yeah, that I can't stop. Really? Ooh, man. There's like nobody letting me go through with points on this one. Well, that was good, but I didn't end that with 10 points. That's kind of sad. I'm a little sad. Oh, hold on. I've gone to new customization. I'm a little sad with the DLC courses. Like, the main courses, the trophy is kind of more themed. Like being a shape of a mushroom like the first one was. This one is just kind of like a generic trophy with the symbol on the front of it. Alright, let's aim for the next one. The way I unlock. Some new tires. Oh, the Animal Crossing tires. So I'll go over here to the circuit here. The Flower Cup Mario Circuit. I think this is the stage, the course that they decided to make the stage in Smash Brothers based off of. Man, I forgot just how fun Mario Kart games are. Now, tonight I'm playing solo, but hopefully I can eventually get some friends involved and go all out on a bigger tournament for this. Oh, well. Something broke that before my banana peel could. One thing I'm confused about, it looks like I'm about to overlap Mario, but I haven't seen him yet. Oh, I mean, that's helpful, but... just noticed the tracks in the shape of the number 8. Alright, next course. Toad Harbor. Little Statue of Liberty there. Not that great of a boost that time. Hold on. Oh, nope. Okay, there might have been something that way, but I'm not gonna risk it. I like the clashing of themes though. It has the Statue of Liberty there, but also has like the rail lines similar to like places in California. Nice. There is one path I want to try. Which I believe is... well, I'm about to lose something. Yeah, I believe this is a path as well. Yes, it is. I was far enough ahead, I should give it a shot. Alright, time for track number 3. Oh, Twisted Mansion. You see what I mean? You never see the little piranha guys that aren't just the bones already. A good old Luigi's Mansion-esque stage. Now, I don't know. I think I was mentioning it, but I'm just doing it on 50cc just to you know, get my bearings on these stages. I might be bringing this game in tomorrow. Bring this game over to somewhere tomorrow. Play with some people. So I just kind of want to get familiarized with some of the layouts. Okay, just what I thought. I really like the theming of the stage. That's not fun. I think this is the one I didn't try last time. I mean, that helps against the... Yeah, I didn't make it up there on purpose. Okay, so yeah, it's not that much of a detour, actually. Oh, well. Well, really should have just kept it for this, but oh well. I believe there's also a shortcut through there. Yeah. Good. Okay, I see what he means. Yeah, when you collect, I don't think it matters if you have 10, but it looks like when you collect the coins, it makes you go a little faster. Shy Guy Falls. Alright, this stage reminds me, kind of reminds me of like the one Donkey Kong stage that was in Brawl. Oh. Yeah, the one that was kind of like the Ice Climbers stage for Melee. Well, did not make that one. Oh wow, the first time I was actually passed. I cannot lose though on a 50cc to a computer. Get out of the way, Toad. Get out of here, Toad. Now, I have to say, though, I am a little sad I had to start this a little later tonight. I had brought my Switch somewhere today, and while it was in my backpack, it turned itself on. It was overheating, so I had to give it a little time to cool down. Luckily, it looks like there was no damage to the system or the game. Oh yeah, speaking of Donkey Kong from before, there's actually a rumor going around right now that it's possible that a new 3D Donkey Kong game might be in the works. Which I think would be great if it's anything like Donkey Kong 64. I would love to play a new 3D Donkey Kong game. In fact, I just want Donkey Kong 64. If they just if they give us Donkey Kong 64 for the NES Online, that's perfect for me too. But I do hope Donkey Kong gets something. His IP hasn't really gotten much love on the Switch, other than, you know, the remake of Tropical Freeze, and, you know, just adding that Funky Kong to that, I wasn't all too impressed by it. You see what I mean? Like, the flower cup here actually has a flower. Oh, we have a new vehicle customization's been on. But yeah, this is an actual flower in a pot, unlike the new DLC stages, which are just a trophy. Okay, so it does an upgrade for those. Cool. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then I'll be right back with the next set of DLC stages. And we're back! Let's see what new Kart part. Oh, cool. A little jet plane. Let me get back to my... So now we're going to do this cup here, which is the only other DLC course I've actually already taken a look at. Alright, the Lucky Cat Cup. This is Tokyo Blur from Mario Kart Tour. Once again, the cell phone game. Now, as you'll see later in the stage, this cup is very Japanese inspired. I mean, it is a Japanese game, but I mean, location-wise, it is very Japanese. There's Tokyo Tower in the background. Well, that came at a horrible time. Oh wait, no, that's Tokyo Tower. I don't know what the other thing is. I'm pretty sure the red one that looks kind of like the Eiffel Tower is Tokyo Tower. do anything. I hit the person who was in 8th place. Okay, so yeah, I think the first thing. Okay, no, tease a little bit. Yeah, that. Now I see which one that is. Yeah, one of those is Tokyo Tower. Pretty sure the red one is though, but I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I really want to go to Japan someday. But with everything going on in the world and, you know, my finances, I don't know if that's going to be anytime soon. But something I'm definitely looking forward to. I should mention, since I did go to Paris in the last one, I have been to France before, never to Paris though. I do want to go to Paris as well to see the Eiffel Tower, and I also kind of want to go to oh, hold on, Lucky Cup. You get the Shroom Rage from the DS game. I think I played a remake of this in another Mario Kart game. I don't remember playing the 3DS Mario Kart. But as I was saying though, with Paris, I do want to go to Paris to see Eiffel Tower, of course. But one of the major reasons I want to go to France is to actually go to Disneyland Paris. Also used to be called Euro Disney. I kind of actually want to go to all the Disneys. Now that I think about it, there is one in Tokyo as well, Disneyland Tokyo, as well as Disney's, the Disney Seas there. Now Disney Seas in Japan is supposedly one of the best theme parks, theming-wise, in the world, which, oh boy, I can't wait to actually go and see that. Sorry I'm not talking about the DS one in this, is that I personally don't remember playing it. I think my brothers might have owned it, but I don't remember ever really playing it. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, poor Tommy. That's just a sign with Mario's pants on it. Yeah, let me get that out of there. Just drifted right through all those items. It would have been nice to have a little buffer. Oh well. Yeah, really would have helped to have a little buffer there. Especially with Toad on my tail. Really wish I had buffers. This stage does not have a lot of item blocks. And yet the NPCs seem to have a lot of them. Come on, pick up at least one. Got it. Now, that was just a coin. That kind of stinks, but now the having two different items thing, I think that started with Double Dash on GameCube. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it used to be, or where it came from. I love how they throw in little Easter eggs, though, to previous games into these. Well, good thing I was really far ahead. Right, next is the third one. Let's see which one that was. GBA Sky Garden. A lot of mobile ones in this. I think I also have Mario Kart GBA. I don't remember it all that well though, and I failed at that. There's King Boo, which I always find it weird. King Boo, yeah, I've definitely played on this stage though in another game. I don't know which one already had this one remastered, but this is not one of my favorite courses. It's totally just the Jack the Beanstalk type aesthetic. But yeah, I don't think I've ever really played many of the portable Mario Karts other than 3DS, which was Mario Kart 7. This would be, I want to say they would call this one, because it's GBA, Mario Kart Advance. They seem to do that a lot with the Game Boy Advance titles. Also, fun fact, they made a Mario Party GBA game. Don't know why, don't know who played that game, but it's out there. In fact, I think I might own it. I might own it, but did I play it? To be honest, I probably did, but so it kind of defeats the question I had, the thing I said before, but still, I don't know who exactly that game was made for. That is bad. Come on. Alright, here we go. Final lap. Now, the one thing I don't think there is a mode of this in Mario Kart 8 or any Mario Karts, but I really wish there was a way that once you unlock to ever, like, pretty much play through all the courses, that they would give you the ability to make your own circuit with a combination of different courses that you like. If there is a mode like that, that's awesome, but I don't think there is. Alright, we're going on to the last course of this cup. Oh. Good thing that doesn't count on me losing coins. And then you have the Ninja Hideout. No, Ninja Hideaway. They don't have an actual tag on this one. I want to say this is also from Tour. I don't believe they made any new stages for the DLC pack. But as I said before, you can definitely see the Japanese presence in this course is all over the place. Oh. Also, fun fact about this stage, there is like a bazillion different ways to go. Get out of here, donkey. Yeah, like, see, I fell off here, but I could have kept going. I really, really like this stage. So far, out of all the stages in this DLC pack that I played, this is probably one of my favorites. But there is a lot more circuits I have not tried yet, so I cannot say for absolute certainty. Thank you so much for that one. Yeah, I chose a different path this time just to show you what I was talking about. Some Wario out there. Now, while I say that this is definitely just, you know, you can definitely tell this is definitely just a heavily Japanese inspired level. It does remind me of Bowser's Kingdom. And also, I just should say, it also has symbolism of Wario with the garlic and the... Yep, here. See, new path. But with the whole garlic everywhere and the mustache, it's definitely a Wario-inspired level, but it reminds me of Bowser's Kingdom from Odyssey. Didn't quite make the jump there. Oh, come on. Not fair. It's the worst place to get. Well, at least you're going to see this path. I honestly don't know what that wind tunnel is for. That's me. Good results. You see what I mean? It's just a generic trophy with the symbol on it. Alright, well, hold on one moment. I gotta go and open some windows in here to get some air in. And I'm back. Just getting a little hot up in my room here. Alright. Oh, another go-kart. I said I'm a bike person myself. So now we're going to move on to the Star Cup. Start. Oh, Isabel's in this game too. I never really even realized that. So Star Cup, Sunshine Airport. Classic. Love this stage. Oh. Another one of those Super Mario Sunshine inspired stages that Mario Kart 8 was known for. Oh, that's ball. Oh. Who's in first here? Did that just... I think that's Peach, is it just Peach Gold? Peach? that was close. Ow. I know it's a bit late tonight, but there's some time to still play. Not gonna be. I already got my fill of anime today. I watched Land of Leodale, and I also watched Far Away, The Last of Far Away Paladin. I really liked the Faraway Paladin. I'm hoping there's a season 2. If not, I'm hoping that there's a manga series that goes a little bit further than what the anime had. As for Leodale, it's going through its English dubbing right now, so I'm pretty much just watching it every Wednesday. For those who are interested, both of them are isekai, which means kind of pretty much a character being from our world being reborn into a fantasy world type anime. I've been watching a lot of those types of anime recently. Leodale's about a girl who is playing an online game called Leodale Online. When the power went off in her hospital room and she ended up passing away, and she was reborn as her character, but 200 years into the future of Leodale. There's some other players in there as well. It's actually a really interesting show to watch. Hold on, I'm gonna go into the next stage. Dolphin Shoals. More eel. But yeah, the Leodale is really interesting there. What makes it even more interesting is that apparently in the game, back when she was playing it as a game, there was kind of an ability to adopt and that missed. But there was an ability to adopt NPCs, like pretty much make your own NPCs as kids. So of course she ends up, the main character ends up buying making 3 NPCs, 2 elves just like her, and a dwarf that were her children. And of course, because now it's 200 years in the future, and the NPCs all actually have personalities, they actually see her as their actual mother, which is pretty funny to watch, as the person who the girl, the main character, was definitely not the age to be a mother when she died. As for Faraway Paladin, it doesn't really touch much into the isekai element, other than the fact that it talks about the fact that the main character kind of feels very burdened by his past, as all he can really remember is feeling the loss of his parents and not really understanding how to cope with that, and not really having a support group to go along with that. But it's really good anime. Main character is raised by some undead characters, which is really cool. A nice twist from the traditional isekai trope. I mean, it does still fall into the whole, hey, protagonist is actually not blood related, but still raised by like the superheroes from the past type of thing. I mean, I can't really complain about that. One of my favorite animes, well, I would say guilty pleasure favorite animes out there is the dubbed version of what's it called? The Wise Man's Grandson. I like watching that just because it's one of my favorite, like, main character has so much power that literally everybody is just blown away by it, and I just kind of like that, to sit back and relax from watching that anime from time to time. Oh, that's really sucks. I know I said I liked the dubbed version. I actually this is a non-popular opinion, but I prefer dubs over sub. I'm sorry, nothing against the people who like subs. It's just that when I watch anime, I just kind of like to sit back and just kind of watch instead of sitting there and reading out what the subs say. That's why I pick up the manga if I really want to read. Oh, we're at the Electrodome. Ah, nice discotheque party. I think this is the third race. I would say this stage reminds me a little bit of maybe like a tiny bit of the Psychonauts stage where you go inside Agent Vodello's mind, just because of like the whole like discotheque type feel. But this feels more like a modernized thing instead of hers, which was more like the 70s, 80s type aesthetic. If anything, if anything, this reminds me kind of Five Nights at Freddy's, the new one there, Security Breach, the DJ Music Man stage. Actually, I haven't ever really played a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Maybe I will on this channel. Maybe when they fix out some of the bugs, I'll actually play through Security Breach on PS5. Give me a new game for that system. I did watch somebody actually play that game though. I was mostly watching Game Theory playing that. Oof. And oh boy, did it hurt when Matt Pat sequence broke and was able to get one of the editings and had no idea why he got it, when clearly the designers did not intend for him to jump over the gate. But I mean, it is still the designer's fault for making it so it's easily jumpable and that the invisible walls weren't large enough. But yeah, there was a lot of issues with that game. I just love all the villains raving on the screen, even though it's like completely like 30 frames per second. Oh, another stage that kind of reminds me of is there's a part in, what is it? It Takes, what's that game called? It Takes Two. It's a game where the parents, it's a two-player co-op game where somebody plays as the mom, somebody plays as the dad, and they're like going through a hard marriage, and they're turned into their daughter's dolls of themselves. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, Mount Wario. Oh, it's called It Takes Two. There we go. Oh yeah, this stage, I was going to say, you're definitely not coming back to the start, but this is just a good old ski slope. Insert any Olympics-based games or kind of Mario Party. I know there's a Mario Party that has a stage like this. Well, did not land there. Oh well. Wario Dam. Alright, please, as they're going down. Oh, that tree section just reminded me of the Goron races from Majora's Mask. One of my least favorite parts of that game, to be honest. As I said, I will be playing that game on stream eventually. Just waiting to for Nintendo to finally put those. Oh man! Just waiting for Nintendo to finally sell more of the N64 controllers for Switch, which honestly feels like they are never going to do. Hopefully, in the next Direct, they'll announce another shipment of them. We'll start seeing more of them. Oh, that's a cool looking trophy. Another vehicle part unlocked. Oh yeah, there is Elizabeth at the bottom there. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure at some point Mario teamed up with an actual car company. Yeah, that's the actual car company he teamed up with. Alright, we're gonna go to this one, a new cup in the DLC that I've never played. So let's find out what these stages are together. Oh, this cup has not been released. It will be made available by the end of 2023. For more details, visit the official Mario Kart 8 Deluxe website. Okay, that's why they haven't been shown off yet, because they're not out yet. Alright, so we'll have to look forward to these in the future. So I'm assuming the next two will come out will be these two, then these two. So these came out, I want to say, during the winter of this year. So probably sometime in spring for these two, summer for these two, winter, spring, summer maybe. This guy stinks. Oh well. I guess it makes sense so that we can go through these. I was gonna say though, oh my man, they're gonna add a lot of courses to these games. I didn't know how many more pages they're gonna add, but that's pretty much all that they're gonna do. Alright, so we're at Cloud Top Cruise. Oh, not a big fan of the stage. Not a big fan of the stages in which you're above the clouds and have to actually like jump on things to get places. How does this one feel like I've played it recently? It's because I have played it recently. Okay, yeah. I just played this one 2 days ago. Yep. Of course I got hit on that one. Oh, it's a remix of Mario Galaxy song. Which makes sense because there's some Mario Galaxy Bowser flying ships. That blows. Woohoo! Didn't get shocked on that one. Third lap. Let's go. Oh, another boo. So, tomorrow is my last day of work before I go on a nice little 3-day break. My nice little 3-day spring break. Oh. That's bad. Good thing I didn't fall off, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a nice little 3-day spring break. Not going anywhere in particular. Got some stuff to maybe paint some eggs either tomorrow night or Friday night. And so I'll probably end up streaming some more tomorrow. Dry Bone Dunes. This whole So, back to talk about references a little bit before I go back to my story. The fact that there's boats on a desert, once again, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword feels. With, I want to say it's the Lerune Desert? Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I played that game. And the bones, once again, also remind me of Twilight Princess's Gerudo Desert. But yeah, back to what I'm doing during this break. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be working. I get out an hour earlier, so that's gonna be nice. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Friday night. No, Friday I'm off all day. I know some of the guys I work with were talking about maybe doing Castle Crashers. If that ends up panning out, I will stream my side of it. And if that also pans out, I'll definitely have to put a link to my buddy's YouTube channel in the description. And then Saturday I'm off all day as well. Let's see what I got planned. I don't really have anything planned. Sunday I will be enjoying Easter with my family, so I probably won't get around to streaming. Since I will be spending most of the day with my mom's side of my family, the rest of my mom's side of my family, and my dad's, my grandmother on my dad's side. Oh, nice. Thanks, Pirate Toads. Well, Boulder Dash. I wonder if there's an Easter egg game I can play. I don't think I have anything that really would fit like the Easter Bunny feels. But I am looking forward to that day. Going over to my grandparents and having some prime rib. Bowser's Castle, part of the Special Cup. I mean, it's kind of obvious what this should remind everybody of. It's just a traditional Bowser's Castle. A few of these stages, I'm like, man, these bring back a lot of memories. And I'm like, I'm not sure if it's just because these stages were, it's because I played Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, or if these stages were like part of another game originally, and that they were just brought over to Mario Kart 8. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So what this stage did just remind me of, oh, is that back in the day, back in the Wii days, my younger brother actually was like one of the top rankers in the world for a little bit in that game online. Never really did any. I mean, it didn't like equate to anything, but it was actually pretty cool. But I don't know if it was in the world or just the United States that he was, but I tend to not play online with other people, other than, you know, my direct friends. But I'm hoping to get over that and start maybe playing with some other people. Make some new friends, you know? Certainly help out with a lot of things. One thing it would help out with is definitely to try to get a D&D party going back up again. I actually haven't played any D&D since actually no, I did play a little bit during COVID. Oh, I mean it was bad time. Sorry. Sorry, algorithm. But yeah, now during these times I have played a little Dungeons and Dragons. I tried running an online game of the Rick and Morty 5e. Did not go very well. I tried using Discord with some of my friends, and oh boy, Rainbow Road. I really don't like this version of Rainbow Road. But I tried playing it with a few of my friends, and yeah, Discord has a bot that's supposed to help with the dice rolls. It's supposed to link up with D&D Beyond, but it never did. Actually, I shouldn't say it never did, but it did. But there was no function for a long or short rest. So pretty much it was just like, oh yeah, no longs. There's no command for long short rest. So there was no way for us to like regain hit points. Which, I mean, I could have just scrapped the whole bot idea and just had to do dice rolls instead. Which, yeah, looking back at it now, I probably should have. But instead we ended up scrapping that and playing some games together. The most part, D&D wise, my time with D&D has actually been relatively short compared to probably most people. The first time I was invited was back in college. I was invited to a game with one of my friends from college was running it. It was a 5e game. It was in a homeroom setting. Apparently, like I want to say like some type of natural disaster occurred. Well, that's some magical disaster occurred, which causes mutations in people. The campaign had already started when I was planning on joining. I was going to be a half-orc paladin with the nature domain. I was going to have a little squirrel as a psychic. And I was going to be from the time before the magical mutation stuff was going around. They were going to find me like in a frozen pod. But we had designed the character before winter break, and that just fell right through. They never played after that. It was in that campaign, my one friend was playing it. One of my other friends was a player in it. The other people in it was somebody I knew from classes, but then hung out with occasionally. But they were like a friend of a friend, and two people I had no idea who they were. The first time I officially played D&D was a 3.5 edition. Once again, the campaign had already gone for a session already. But my friend had, who was a player in a lot of my campaigns, at the time he had invited me to play with his girlfriend at the time, his friend, and his friend's girlfriend. And that was a lot of fun. I ended up playing as a druid bard named Radigan Plagueis. Hold on. Get back into that story in a second. Just gonna wrap up this cup. Nice. Got a new car part. Alright, we're gonna go off to... Oh, some balloon tires. Yoshi Cup. But yeah, so I played as Radigan Plagueis, a druid bard. Now Radigan, his name came, if you want to know where his name came from, Radigan this is Yoshi Circuit from the GameCube. Nice. So this came from Double Dash. Yeah, so I'll explain this in a second, but I'll talk about the stage in a second, but to continue what I was saying, Radigan's first name came from the villain from The Great Mouse Detective, Radigan, and his last name came kind of, I want to say, from Star Wars with Plagueis. His entire thing was he was a cursed. No, yeah, he came from a cursed land, and his body was kind of similar to an undead. No, like curing magic would actually hurt him and everything, but to pretty much hide the fact that he's from the cursed land, he wore a plague doctor's outfit, and he commanded rats. That was what his familiar was a plague of rats. But that campaign ended up kind of fell apart when my friend's friend ended up I should just say his character's name was Orfnir, who was a dwarf. But yeah, when Orfnir's player had to start working weekends again, the campaign kind of fell through. It didn't really end on that great of a note either, though. We had just finished a big dungeon that was supposed to be even larger, but Orfnir's player kind of got a little high, and kind of was very distracted. So we had him and his girlfriend weren't very much help in the dungeon. Orfnir's player actually stopped and made burgers. Was cooking burgers while we were trying to figure it out. And he had fallen asleep before that session had even ended. But my friend didn't want that session to die, so we actually did some one-shot. We tried to do a few one-shots to see if we could recruit anybody. Unfortunately, we never went back to that, and which made it really sad is I had bought a mini before our last session. I didn't know it was going to be our last session. I was so looking forward to playing with it, but now it just kind of sits in a box. To end some talk from D&D, I guess I'll go and talk about this game. So if this is from the GameCube era, that must mean it's from Double Dash, which is probably the first Mario Kart I can remember truly playing and loving. It's like my favorite Mario Kart. I wish there would be a remake of it out here, but Mario Kart 8's pretty good. Maybe a double dash mode or something like that, and it would be cool. Cool stage based on Excite Bike. Could never, for the life of me, never for my life of me could I actually get anywhere in an Excite Bike game. I do like the music though. Yeah, I could never really do much in Excite Bike. For those who don't know, Excite Bike is an old NES game that Nintendo really hasn't done much with since. Excite Bike, I want to say there were actually, scratch that, I think there was some other attempts to do Excite Bike by Nintendo. I just don't remember which system. I want to say maybe the N64. But yeah, they really haven't done much with it since the NES. What I can remember is that what I can remember about this since at NES times is that oh crap, did it just in time, but Sakurai did include it as an assist trophy in one of the Smash Brothers games. I want to say Brawl. And then after that, he kind of removed it. The other... Wow, I just saw it inside the stage. The other thing is, though, is that, funny enough, back in the Melee times, Sakurai actually thought of adding Excite Bike as a playable character. Just couldn't figure out how to do it though. Oh, third lap. Alright, to get off Excite Bike, back onto D&D for a little bit. So yeah, during our time of... Oh, well. Back to D&D. So, after I had... that campaign had wrapped up with the with Orknir's character, Orknir and his girlfriend, who I'll just call, I want to say Moira was her character's name. Oh yeah, Radigan was a human by the way. But so we played a few other campaigns to try to find some people. The first one was just me. Was DM'd by my friend, of course. It was his girlfriend again, and it was another one of my DM's friends, and it was a fun one-shot. I played as Grunk, a half-orc barbarian, but I'm glad that stuck as a one-shot, even though it was amazing. We actually, in that campaign, Dragon Drift. I actually really like the stage 2 design-wise. Very Chinese-centric. Chinese-Japanese-centric feel to it. But anyways, so, yeah, I played as Grunk, a very dumb half-orc barbarian. Like, just, I just played him for this one shot. That's why I didn't really make him all that intelligent. But the thing about that though is that even though I have some of my fondest memories of D&D from that one shot, such as at one point Grunk ends up trying to look inside of a bag, rolls low enough that he accidentally looks inside a skunk's butt, because we were out in the forest and investigating a random bag. You see there's to his skunk's butt got sprayed, and then after that he finds the bag, which is a bag of holding, and he decides to shove his head right into that, and oh boy did it. But wow, that's bad luck. We also were supposed to, in that campaign, investigate some bugbear and goblin activity at a farm, and we ended up finding a goblin named Barry, and we ended up befriending him, and ended up leading to him like a revolt against the current regime of bugbear to get Barry in charge. Oh boy, I really like that campaign. I really like that campaign. But as I said, I'm glad it was a one shot, because Grunk wasn't like the most like story driven type character, and he pretty much played the bodyguard for the new guy that we were playing with, which I'm just gonna call a bit of a problem player. The guy loved to play as just evil characters, and he pretty much kept all the money. From at least my character and his character. My friend's girlfriend at the time, his character was a little richer, so she didn't really worry about money as much, but I literally had like no finances for Grunk. So as that campaign continued onward, I don't know how Grunk would have survived with actually making money, because the other guy's lawful evil character was not giving me any type of like salary or anything, from what I remember. So what happened after that was we ended up doing a Pathfinder game next. Hold on, let's see what the next stage is. Mute City, based off of F-Zero. So yeah, before I get into my next D&D story, I will say this. Oh, this is the last course too. I really like the music from F-Zero, especially Mute City, but I didn't grow up with F-Zero. Even though I was in like the Super NES era that I grew up in, I never played an F-Zero game, growing up. I've touched them a little since I've grown up. I actually just played a little bit of the 64 game today. But the, not extreme, of course. I just kind of played it for a few seconds to try it out. And it's a game I'm interested in trying out a little bit more. Maybe play a little bit more of the 64 game when I get the controller. But it is some game that I would love to see Nintendo bring back. But it's pretty much a dead franchise at that point. Really only known because of Super Smash Brothers bringing in Captain Falcon. But yeah, I do wish that the F-Zero fans would get some love. As a fan of a franchise that Nintendo doesn't give much love to, Golden Sun, I really feel for those guys. speaking about Golden Sun, I actually never beat any of the Golden Sun games, but if I could find a way to play them on stream, I would kind of love to try to finish a Golden Sun game. But yeah, back to D&D talks though. So yeah, back to D&D. So yeah, we played Pathfinder. In that game, once again, the players were me. Yeah, it was me, my friend's girlfriend at the time again, and then there was a brand new player who had never played D&D before. Yeah, this guy had never played any type of D&D, Pathfinder, anything before. And then, we were also supposed to get, actually this thing, it was the two of us, him, and then we were supposed to have one other guy join in who was a mutual friend of, he's a mutual friend of both me and the DM. I'm just going to call him for now, Mr. Unpaid Intern. If he ever listens to these streams, then, he'll know who I'm talking about. Oh wow. So maybe, because I think, yeah, this cup was part of the DLC for the original Mario Kart 8. So that's probably when they started this, like, generic trophy stuff. Kind of sad, to be honest. I know I have to work in the morning, but not much to do right now with work, so I'll continue onward with this for a little bit, maybe a track or two. Just kind of want to build up some more stuff for the guys to play with. Or potentially play with. Yeah, this is another one of the DLC courses. So the last one was GameCube and that. Oh. So yeah, now we're getting into another GameCube, some other stages. Okay. Let's take a look at this course. So yeah, Baby Park, a stage from Double Dash. This course has like 6 turns, or makes you go through 6 laps, I believe, because of just how small it is. I mean, it is made for babies. Fond memories of Double Dash. But anyways, back to see how short the stage is. Oh, 7. I thought it was 6. Okay. Also gives that Super Mario Sunshine vibes. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, my connection with this Pathfinder game. So, our friend Mr. Unpaid Intern was supposed to be the other player, but he ended up bailing on us. He pretty much just said that he was too tired to walk there, and even though we offered him a ride, he still did not come. So we ended up picking up Problem Player as our 4th, and oh boy, did that game make it so that we would never want to play with Problem Player ever again. You see, what happened with Problem Player, ow. So, oh wow, that's cool, the stage lights up. But what happened with Problem Player was this. So, in this game, I played as a half-elf female. I want to say named Mona. I want to say Nona or something like that. I forget exactly what I called her, but she was a cleric. And we also had my friend's the DM's ex was a fighter, I believe. Game Boy Advance Cheese Land. I like cheese. Cheese, grommet, cheese. Great little video. But anyways, so now I'm just stuck. Now it's stuck in my head. The Wallace and Gromit VR chat video. Such a great video, especially the animated one. I like cheese. I like cheese. I've consumed ketamine and I'm going to die. Have you seen my cheese, Gromit? Anyways, enough of the Wallace and Gromit talk. But yeah, so the other guy, I forget what the other guy played, but the problem player was the one who played a rogue, and oh boy was he just the worst. He ruined that entire campaign. You see, by this point, the DM wanted to do this as his own separate story, but this guy just ruined it. What he ended up doing was, so when we were all supposed to meet up with an NPC who was supposed to be the older brother of, he was supposed to be pretty much be the older brother of our girlfriend, of the DM's ex's, player. This character was supposed to pretty much lead us on our first little mission, and then lead us off into a woods from our hometown off to the big city. The whole plot was that it was supposed to be like a survival type of thing on our way to this city. So we were given all money, pretty much we were all told to meet up to get ready for this trip. My character was going on it because her grandfather, who pretty much decided to send her away. As you see, her grandfather is an elf, and so is all of her mom's side of the family. And after her mother had passed away, her grandfather took her in, pretty much against the family's without like the rest of the family knowing that she was related to them, and pretty much treated her as his own personal maid, just to pretty much keep her away from the rest of the family. He never really fully treated her like a maid. She kind of was just kind of masquerading as one in front of the rest of the family, so that they wouldn't catch on that they were truly related. The whole elves, not like half elf thing. But he was sending her away so that she could go deliver a letter to a friend of his. In truth, it was a letter to pretty much have the friend tell her that she was free to go and try to hunt down her father, who was out in the world and just kind of go and enjoy her life. Okay, Wild Woods, crossing Kart. Oh, this is cool. It's like a little Keebler elf type of tree situation. I don't know what Keebler elves came to my mind, but sure, why not? Fight Shrug Cookies all the way. Haven't had those in a long time. But, back to what I was saying. So, we were all supposed to meet up, and what we did, his character decided he wanted to play as an angsty, pretty much an angsty teen, who was a rogue. And, so he rolled to pretty much hide from the rest of the party, and he succeeded on his stealth roll, so he hid from the party. So, it was assumed by the main character, the ex's brother, that he wasn't going to show up. So he gave us out some money so that we could pay for the equipment we would need on this trip. Needless to say, my friend, this entire excursion has now, I should kind of side note this, we spent a lot of time shopping, and it turned my friend into saying pretty much, we're not doing shopping during the main game. If he's doing shopping, he's going to be doing it pretty much between campaigns, sessions, so that we don't spend so much time shopping. But, anyways, you see, we all took off to the stores. I took a long time because I was very nitpicky about how to spend my money and stuff like that. But since this rogue guy didn't join us, he originally didn't know we were going to the store. He originally went to the edge of the forest to wait for us and hiding. But then, when he realized we weren't coming, he snuck off. He kind of snuck back into town and saw us shopping, and tried desperately to try to get my character to buy him equipment by not coming up to me and talking to me like, hey, I'm part of your team, but more trying to send a message to my mind to tell me to pretty much go and pick up stuff for him. Luckily, he called me by my name, and I like to play in character, so I'm like, well, I don't know a person named that, and just kind of ignored what he said. But then his entire attention was, while I was shopping, he was going to distract the shopkeeper, to have him go outside, come back inside, pretend to be the shopkeeper, take my money from me, because I don't know who this guy is. He was going to take my money from me for the goods, pin it on me that I had stolen some goods to get me in trouble, pretty much, and then, because I didn't buy him stuff, and then was going to pretty much come back in with the money that I had given him to buy goods for himself. But that backfired because one of the other players, new player, Animal Crossing. So this stage actually changes each time you play it based on different seasons. So this is cool that I got the wintry one. It's really Christmassy. The Evil Sisters. We'll talk about Animal Crossing in a second, but to continue the story of his tomfoolery, so when this all failed, pretty much the new player ended up chasing him away from, pretty much kind of like scaring this guy off, and so to try to lure the problem player back into playing with us. Oh no, it's still coins, but they have it as bells at the bottom, which is pretty cool. But, as I was saying, so to try to rope the problem player back into our campaign, and to try to rope him back into the campaign, the new player chased him back, pretty much chased after him as he was fleeing from the town, and tried desperately to talk to him to get him back to our side. Even the DM at one point, when he first was out of town, tried luring him back in with another NPC. But that failed. But so while the new player was trying to convince problem player to come back in, me and the DM's ex ended up going off and actually, what? Oh, that's a stream. I was like, what is going on? But, the two of us ended up going on a mission that the main, that her brother's character was, her character's brother was going to send us on. We had this one mission where we were supposed to clear out, wild dogs from this lady's basement. Turned out to be giant rats, and the DM had planned for all of us to be together to fight this. Had balanced it for, oh crap, he balanced it for 4 players, but only 2 of us showed up. And oh boy, did that not turn out good at all. As actually, I shouldn't say that. It turned out worse than the DM wanted it to, since it was just a cleric and a fighter doing this. But luckily, we were able to clear it by ourselves. Barely. We barely cleared it by ourselves. But yeah, there was no help to the main character by the problem player and new player. After that encounter, we decided to take a break because DM's ex wanted to go to the bathroom, but while they were in the house, pretty much while they were away from the rest of the party, she complained so much about the problem player to her boyfriend, and we stopped that campaign for that night, and we said we would not play D&D with that guy again, just because of how bad he was. He had later told us that his entire plan was that once we left the village, he was slowly going to sneak into our camp at night and steal our stuff to deliberately make it harder for us to survive. He wanted to make himself into the pretty much big bad of the game, and it was bad. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright. We're off to the Shell Cup, which it looks like. So it looks like the top horses. So these 2 were DLC in the Wii U era, and same with these 2. These ones here were the original, the original cups. These ones were all brand new to Mario Kart 8. So yeah, these were all new to Mario Kart 8. These ones down here were all the ones that were from previous games. So let's start. Moo Moo Meadows, a Wii game. I actually remember this a lot growing up. Playing this with my brothers. Alright, so, yeah, I did mention in the last course I would talk a little bit about Animal Crossing. So, with Animal Crossing, my very first experience with it was actually on the GameCube, with the very first Animal Crossing. So, I had played that game, and then after that, I didn't play a new Animal Crossing game until New Leaf. So the GameCube one I played a lot. I really liked the GameCube one, especially since back in those days that game was a lot more dark than the other ones. For instance, for a good example of it would be Turkey Day, which is their world's version of Thanksgiving. On the GameCube game, there was the turkey mascot that would show up to your village, which he would be hiding. Oh, that stinks. But he would be hiding because of the fact that the other villagers were trying to hunt him down to eat him. Which is kind of messed up, since he would, just like them, was a sentient animal. But later games toned it down and made it more like, oh yeah, enjoy more vegetarian options and seafood options, and leave the poor turkey man alone. But yeah, I played that game a lot. Then I skipped City Folk. I skipped whatever the Wii one was called, and moved into New Leaf. I played a lot of New Leaf. And I actually had a good time with that one as well. Never fully beat that one either, because I never wanted to have... Oh, hold on. Game Boy Advance Mario Circuit. So, one of the big things I had issues with the GameCube was Mr. Rossetti. I really didn't like Mr. Rossetti due to the fact that I just could not, like... He would always go... I don't know if it was a bug with my version of the game or with, like, everybody's version of the game or whatever, but he would have me, like... He's like, oh, yeah, you started the game over from not you didn't save the game before, yeah, you didn't save the game before, like, turning off the game. If you didn't save Animal Crossing GameCube before, like, turning it off or resetting the system, you would be greeted with Mr. Rossetti when you would get into the game, and he would berate you, and, like, kind of, like, make you, like, as punishment, you have to, like, type in, like, I will never reset again, and, like, not save and reset again, and, I'll stop doing this. It was the worst. I think that was, like, the major reason I stopped playing that game, was just because I think I got to the point where I kept typing what Mr. Rossetti wanted me to say, but he would not take that as, like, a good enough answer, and it was horrible. But because of that, they toned him down in the later games, to the point where he's really not even in the newest game there, New Horizons. But in New Leaf, I did not want I wanted to build pretty much everything the game told me, like, gave me options to build. And one of the things you could have got the option to build was a Rossetti base. But the only way to get that as a recommendation for you to build was if you were to restart the, if you were to, you know, turn off the game without saving. And I made sure 100% not to do that. But I had let my brother, my youngest brother, actually take a look around my village because he was asking me to. So I'm like, yeah, sure, you can take the game and walk around my village and just, you know, kind of take a look around. So when he got done, he didn't just hand me back the system. He or he didn't even save. He just turned off the system, and it became the option to, the next time I turned it on, like, oh yeah, Mr. Rossetti wants you to build a reset base. And I was so ticked off, and after that, I'm like, I'm not playing this game again. Because I just didn't want to restart from the beginning, and I just did not want anything to do with Rossetti whatsoever. Cheap Cheap Beach from the DS. Once again, God, was this remastered? No, I'm thinking of a different stage. That either, if it's not in this game, I hope it's going to be in the DLC. Man, they really went all in with, like, the characters from, like, the whole Mars Sunshine vibe with this. Anyways, but yeah, so I didn't get back into Animal Crossing until New Horizons. So I had built my original island. Actually, is this what I'm thinking of? Hold on. I don't think it is. Oh well, that's not gonna help me. What's this? No, the one I'm thinking of is similar, but not exactly this. I think it's something with Peach. But as I was saying, though, I got back into it with New Horizons like everybody else during the bad times the stay-at-home times. And I had a lot of fun with it. Originally, I was a little cheater and did the time skip to get some stuff. But I just wanted to get to the ability to modify my island, and I did. I leveled everything. I made it a perfectly flat island, and I did not care for the fact that I did that. And that's what one of the major reasons I stopped playing was because of that. And I just, for a while, I was playing with my friends. I had opened my island to other people at certain points. It was actually a lot of fun back in the early days. I picked it back up when the last major DLC came out for it. I want to say 2 years ago. Now, or not 2 years ago. No, it definitely has to be last year because that's when N64 came out. Wow, yeah, that was just September. So yeah, I picked it back up probably September, October when Happy Home Design was announced. I never played the Happy Home Design stuff, even though I can get it for free. But I just kind of rebuilt my island. Again, I started a new game and played it through the legit way. And, yeah, I actually really liked the island I had. But, once again, I just got kind of fatigued from playing Animal Crossing. Maybe I'll go back to it just to kind of do an island tour on a stream. But who knows? Nice. So we have one more course. This is my last course of the night. It's pretty late now, and I got work tomorrow. So now we're on Toes Turnpike and 64. I do remember this one. Driving against traffic. I haven't really checked to see if the stream is still going properly. I'm hoping it is. If anybody's watching, hopefully you would ping me if it's not recording properly. But I want to say that since I feel this is the most talkative I've been in the stream so far. So. So, any last minute things, I guess, because this is the last course I'm going to do for the night. So as I said, I'll probably end up streaming some more stuff tomorrow. I might go back to doing the remaining courses of this in the 50cc. Maybe move on to 100. If not this, I'm thinking of picking up maybe a nice little Xbox game to play. I have my eyes on one that I think two of my friends would really like. But if that's the case, you'll have to wait until tomorrow or Friday to take a look at that. As for the random Steam stream, if you didn't watch last night's Slime Rancher, you wouldn't probably know that the first ever Steam stream game, a random Steam stream game, is going to be Starbound. I'll probably be playing that this weekend. Also, tune in probably Friday, maybe on Friday for some Castle Crashers. I might be playing with some of the guys from work, which is real nice. View the results. I'm gonna check out what this new car part is, and then we'll call it. Got some new wheels. Okay. So I still have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like courses. Tonight I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 5 more is not that bad. Alright, everybody. It was nice streaming with you for the night. I hope everybody has a good night and see you in the next stream.